And we're back. We're trying to find our way out of this crazy ship. Whoa. Die, you jerk. Was there something in here? No. I don't think so. No. We're not going down there. We want to go back to the surface where it's safe. And you are a bad person. That's why you're gonna die. Bad people will die. Good people will survive. And there's armor here for me. And you're a bad person. Are you dead? Please die. Yes. Now we're gonna go down here. We're gonna find a way out of here this time. Yeah. And, we're gonna go up here. The sneaky way out of this mess. Follow it around. 'Cause we're super spies. And down. Yeah. Where are the bad guys? We don't know. But we will just get out of here instead. 'Cause we're good.
Any luck?
Aye, mostly bad. I was ambushed.
Ambushed?
Ambushed?
Yeah, by divers. They came out of nowhere. Did you see anything up here?
Not a damn thing.
You are a liar.
Well, I got what we came for. Let's head for shore.
Yep. Hey! I'll still get in trouble probably because I didn't do
Success at last, albeit overdue and underwhelming. Head to the war room for an update on the situation. Perhaps there is a shred of hope after all.
Yeah, there is a shred of hope. Report to the advanced field tactics. Ooh, I can learn something new. Uh-oh.
Can't believe this. She's late again. Where is that blasted girl?
Give her a break, Smithy.
About damn time.
Whoa, mama.
There's been a new development.
I heard about the Monte Carlo incident. Was it H.A.R.M?
The what?
Indeed,
I didn't hear
they've just issued their demands.
What you know is that at precisely 1700 hours Greenwich Mean Time on September 19th, 1967, an explosion destroyed Club Metropole in Monte Carlo, Monaco, killing 47 people and injuring more than 100.
I don't recall.
What you do not know is that the source of the blast was not a mechanical device.
It was a hand
but
puppet.
rather a man. Commissioner Maurice Albert.
It was a Mr. Bill puppet.
Because you are at least somewhat familiar with the research of Dr. Otto Schenker, you are therefore capable of comprehending both the plausibility of this claim as well as its implications. As we have demonstrated, our organization, H.A.R.M, possesses the recipe for a biological weapon of such insidious potential and singular destructive power that no one on the planet is safe. Unless our demands are met.
This is outlandish.
By now, I'm sure you have received the itemized list of our requirements. You have exactly 1 week to fulfill these requirements. If our demands are not met, we will be forced to
spank your butt.
Discipline you.
Same thing.
Already, we have infected prominent individuals in 3 dozen major metropolitan areas around the world. The first of our unsuspecting victims will detonate at exactly 0600 hours on September 26th. The estimated death toll is 1 million people.
They're mad.
The remaining victims will detonate at 6-hour intervals thereafter. Once our terms have been met, we will deliver a list of infected persons as well as a quantity of antidote sufficient to curtail this catastrophe. However, because the deadline we have imposed is dictated by the chemical fuse inherent in the reagent itself.
Okay, this is a long-winded puppet.
The more time you will have available in which to administer the antidote. I assure you that you do not possess the medical means necessary to diagnose the infection, nor the technical means necessary to diffuse it. Therefore, it would be in your best interest not to squander valuable time on such useless endeavors.
We're squandering valuable time right now.
Furthermore,
you do realize
any attempts by your secret service organizations to interfere with H.A.R.M shall be severely punished. That is all.
A puppet?
Goodbye, puppet.
Don't be fooled by the messenger.
This situation is extremely grave.
You don't say.
They certainly expect us to swallow a lot of maybes. Maybe they're telling the truth about Monte
I'm not gonna
Carlo.
touch that.
Maybe the consequences would be as dire as they predict. Maybe there's an antidote. Maybe they'll
this
fulfill
cutscene
their
will
end
end
of the
soon.
bargain.
I tend to agree with you, Agent Archer. But for the time being, I suggest we take them at their word.
Taking the word of
The
a puppet.
word of a puppet?
Yes.
What are their demands?
I'm good. They're
Mr.
good.
Smith?
We're all good.
£1,000,000 sterling, the continent of Australia, and an internationally recognized holiday to be known as Praise Be to H.A.R.M Day.
I don't see the point.
There is no point.
Presumably,
It's a
it is to praise harm.
Not in the holiday. In their demands. It's obvious we aren't capable of fulfilling them. H.A.R.M must
think-
want us to forfeit.
You think?
Nonsense. They may be madmen, but we have to presume they aren't completely irrational.
They
And
are
why even issue
completely
demands if their
irrational.
sole purpose were to cause destruction and chaos?
Perhaps they expect a partial capitulation. That way they can get what they really want,
Oh.
the £50 million sterling. But they can also justify punishing us when we come up short on their
Yes.
other demands.
Think, Kate?
It's obvious from the way they go on about their secret weapon that they're just itching to use it again.
You hardly have the experience necessary to support such speculations.
Archer may be onto something. In any case, H.A.R.M's motives are irrelevant.
Yes.
Our
Let's
goal
go.
is to stop
Let
them
me do something. Let me train.
completely. No capitulation, no
I
compromise.
want to blow stuff up with lipstick.
What about their warning?
Once again, we must take them at their
Oh,
word.
should we skip this?
It is
No,
therefore
we should see it.
imperative that we
gotta
act
see
swiftly
it.
and decisively. Our objectives are clear. We must obtain the list of infected individuals. We must get our hands on the antidote.
I have it.
And we must recover Dr. Schenker.
Okay.
And Volkov?
Who's that?
He's only
Oh,
a threat
the bald
if he
guy.
knows what we're up to.
The
If
living
our
bald
theories
guy,
are
not the dead
correct
bald guy.
about
And not that
Agent
bald
Laura,
guy. The other bald
Volkov
guy.
shouldn't
There's a lot
be
of bald
much of a
guys in this movie.
concern.
This
What
game.
if your theories aren't correct?
Then may God help us all.
I hope we can come up with a better plan than that. What about the information we got off the ship?
What about it?
Well, the containers you photographed weren't accounted for on the shipping manifest.
You,
which
sir,
comes as little
are
surprise.
bald.
However, much of the cargo aboard the freighter was on its way to a chemical plant in southern England.
A clue.
Not much to go on.
It's enough.
Be that as it may, it's better than sitting on our hands waiting to find out if Archer's
Thank
correct
you.
about H.A.R.M's
Big
intentions.
fat
And the
bald
captain's
person.
log?
Useless.
Captain's log. Stardate.
Tell us about this chemical plant.
23.5.
It's owned by Dumas Industrial Enterprises.
Dumas?
D-I-E.
As in
Get
Baron
it?
Archibald Dumas?
What do you know about him?
Only what I've read in the papers. Apparently, he's
Wow.
a reclusive chap who spends much of his time hunting big game in Africa
Okay,
and Southeast
well.
Asia. No one knows much about him except that he inherited the company from his father about 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
We're counting on you to discover whether or not he's connected to
Okay.
H.A.R.M.
And if he is,
Kill him.
First things first.
Oh.
For now, try to get an audience with the man. Size him up. We need to know what sort of fellow we're dealing with.
We're dealing with a
Your
puppet.
best bet
Come
is
on.
to see if we can catch him at the chemical plant. There's also a corporate office up north,
Ah.
but apparently he doesn't spend much
Okay,
time
fine.
there.
Whatever you do, don't jeopardize your cover. It's imperative that we take H.A.R.M by surprise.
Yes.
Understood.
Well, they're gonna die of
I have
old
a
age
hunch
if
we're
we don't
getting
end this soon, okay?
If this lead pays off, we'll be one important step closer to victory.
Okay.
Welcome to Advanced
Yes.
Field Tactics.
You are familiar, aren't you?
We've cooked up a stunning new perfume for you.
Blinds.
It temporarily blinds and dazes anyone caught in its influence.
Okay.
Do be careful not to
Let
spray
me edit.
upwind.
Hi. I'm about to blind you. Do you mind being blind? Whoops. I'm blinding myself. Haha.
This
Is that the
little
right thing to
fellow
do?
is one of our most refined inventions, the P421 K9 Persuader. Just start it up with this convenient pull cord and set it on the ground.
Oh.
Using sophisticated olfactory
Okay,
sensors, the
and then-
P421 will seek out the nearest dog within its range and release a cloud of pheromone gas designed to enamor canines of either sex. Quite useful for incapacitated
It's a funny
dogs
game. I
and
mean,
guard dogs.
it's frustrating at times, but
it's
it's pretty funny. Can I... Can I pick this up again? No. Can I kill it? No. Can I kill dogs? No.
Excellent.
Wow. What do you know? I'm trained. I'm ready for the field. Yeah, great.
It is possible that the reclusive Baron Archibald
EAD,
Dumas
bad.
is
Get
somehow
it?
connected to the disappearance of Dr. Schenker. It will be up to you and Agent Goodman to establish the link, if it even exists. The first step is to meet the Baron in person and size him up.
I really don't
Whatever
want to
you
size
do,
him up.
don't blow your cover.
Okay, I'll take default. That's fine. Let's go. And actually, we'll just go ahead and stop here so we have a nice, clean starting point. Well, let's finish the cutscene first. Bomberton.
Good morning. How may I help you?
Camera's great.
We've an appointment with Baron de Mont.
I'm sorry, but are you sure it was today? The Baron usually reserves Mondays for golf.
Oh,
Tuesdays and
does he now?
Thursdays are for skeet shooting, Wednesdays for fishing, and Friday
This is supposed to be
afternoons
an
for
American
backgammon.
woman.
Sounds like a busy schedule. How does he find time for appointments?
His lordship reserves Friday mornings between
lordship
11 and
reserves Friday
11:15
morning.
a.m. for
Blah, blah,
business
blah.
matters.
Well, I'm positive today was the day.
Could you take another look at the appointment book?
Karate chopper. Kill
I
her.
suppose, but I can't see that it will do any good. The Baron's routine is quite established.
Oh, well, sorry. I didn't know. Karate chop. Oops. What were those? M&Ms? That wasn't very nice.
Would you excuse me for a moment?
That should keep her busy for about 10 minutes, poor lass.
Poor
All right,
lads.
wait here just in case. I'll find the Baron's office and see if I can dig up some incriminating evidence.
Okay, you
I've
do
got
that,
a
tough
better
guy.
idea. You wait here, and I'll snoop around.
No way, Sugar Pie. Remember what
Oh.
happened last time?
Sugar
Heads
pie.
or tails?
Tails.
Heads. You lose. Sugar pie.
Oh, zing!
2 out of 3?
Don't be a sore loser.
Fine, but stay sharp. If you're seen, the
Okay.
mission's blown. If the
Well,
Baron
let's
figures
get out
out
of the
you were in
camera
his
then.
office, the mission's blown. If you hurt anybody,
The mission's blown, I know.
just remember what I said.
Great, and we will stop there. We'll see you next time.